CNN shows haunting images of Ronald Greene's last moments while in custody of Louisiana State Police in May of 2019.
Why'd you run from him? All you was doing speeding a little bit and run a red light.
The video shows what appears to be a supervising officer arriving on scene, engaging with responding officers while Greene remains cuffed on the ground, face down. After an early video shows him being beaten and tased, police claiming Greene had resisted arrest after attempting to pull him over.
Don't you turn over, you lay on your belly. Lay on your belly.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Don't lay on your belly like I told you to, you understand?
Yes, sir.
In the video, we hear Greene in distress as he continues to be restrained by officers.
I was going to sit him up, but I didn't want him spitting blood all over us.
Minutes after the supervisor engages with officers, medical aid is rendered by emergency personnel on site for the first time. Greene appears to be unresponsive.
It took 3 of them to take him down, so you need to consider that.
The car visible in the new body cam footage shows Greene's vehicle that sustained damage. Lee Merritt, attorney for the Greene family, says the state police response was outrageous.
This was a supervisor who showed up to the scene. He didn't even acknowledge Ronald on the ground.
Greene's family says they were originally told the cause of death was a car crash following a high-speed pursuit.
This has been a cover-up from the very moment it happened. My son wasn't meant to walk away from that. He was purposely killed. He was murdered.
But state officials tell CNN that Louisiana State Police were investigating Ronald Greene's death as a criminal matter the same night of the incident. 2 officers involved in the incident were reprimanded for their actions. A third officer died in a single car crash last year. An autopsy report obtained by CNN lists the cause of death as cocaine-induced agitated delirium, complicated by motor vehicle collision, physical struggle, inflicted head injury, and restraint. No written incident reports were provided to the medical examiner despite requests. No medical records were provided, neither was detailed information about the car crash.
They were left in the dark. They were stonewalled by the state police, which again is another policy that shows how systemic this is.
The report also states that lacerations on Greene's head were inconsistent with the motor vehicle collision injury and most consistent with multiple impacts from a blunt object.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hello everyone, and welcome to On the Hunt for Justice, Ronald Greene. 2 years since Ronald Greene's death, and 2 days since Louisiana authorities released a series of videos of their encounter with him, his mother is still in shock. Greene died after a police chase, and his death has been the subject of a 2-year investigation. On Friday, Louisiana State Police released a series of 9 body cam and dash cam footage, and it was offering a graphic account on the May 10, 2019 encounter with 49-year-old Ronald Greene. Ms. Mona Harton, which is Ronald's mother, she told the press that after the deadly encounter, she was shown footage, but the footage had no sound. So she knew there was more that the authorities wasn't showing her. She asked the police at the time when they showed it to her, where's the rest of the footage? And why is there no sound? Well, I'm going to show you why there was no sound. Take a look at this.
I beat the ever-living out of him, choked him and everything else trying to get him under control. And the was still fighting and we were still wrestling with him, trying to hold him down because he was spitting blood everywhere. And then all of a sudden he just went limp.
All right, so let me say this first and foremost because I'm kind of pissed off. For those who feel like racism doesn't exist, please stop watching this video now because obviously you've been asleep for however long you've been living. Now remember, this happened back in 2019, but they told his mom that he died in an accident. So one thing I don't understand is why it took 2 years to investigate this. If this doesn't prove to you that the people that's supposed to protect and serve us is crooked as fuck, something's wrong with you. What I don't understand is if they were going to eventually show this footage and it's going to prove that you lied to this man's mother, what took so long? You should have went ahead and did this back in 2019. Now, also from what I learned, that one of the officers that was involved in this arrest in this murder died a little while after in a car accident. And from what I heard, it was the guy that you just heard talking shit. Now that proves to you two things. Karma is a bitch, and God don't like ugly. Now, I have no confirmation yet, so don't take my word. You can look for it yourself. Regardless, it was one of the officers that was involved in the situation. Now remember, this happened in 2019, a year before the horrible year of 2020 that we had. So this makes you wonder how many cases like this happened prior to 2020 that we don't know shit about. Or they have hid so much evidence that pointed directly to them that we haven't seen. Now you see why we as a black community is in an uproar and we sick of it. And why we burn down shit. Because you say this is the land of the free. Free what? Who, Willie? Gotta be Willie. Because we ain't free. How many times does this gotta continue to happen? I don't understand. Somebody help me out here. They practically beat this man and tased this man till he died. For no reason. I normally would say we as black men need to stop resisting arrest or stop making, suspect moves when we're around the cops. But I can understand why. We don't trust you motherfuckers at all. Y'all ain't gonna stop until this shit turns out to be a fucking race war. I'm not the type of person to promote violence, but one thing I don't tolerate is you fucking with our people. I'm gonna say this and I'm gone. You motherfuckers like to silence the truth, like you did Grandmaster Jay. Any black leader that we have that's legit and solid, you try to kill him. Just keep on. Your day coming. And this is not a threat. This is a promise. This shit finna end. And we finna end that shit ASAP. Either we gonna get some goddamn laws changed, or we finna fuck this whole country up. And it's way past due. Salute to the NFAC. Salute to Grandmaster Jay and everybody that's for the greater cause. Rest in peace, Ronald. My condolences, Miss Harden. We coming. Think that we bullshit. Y'all be easy, man. One love.